It is Lala. It is Monday, January 26th. We had a little bit of snow, like a dusting. Just a small dusting. It wasn't a big deal. 2 feet of a dusting, not a big deal, really. Just a little bit, a little squeaker. So I am awake. I mean, I should be. It's like, what is it, like 11:37 a.m.? I went out, shoveled off the front porch, cleaned up the front stairs. My father, who I believe is the world's oldest martyr, I don't need any help. I'm fine. Out there doing his thing. But I went out and said, can I do anything? You can sweep off the porch and take care of the stairs. So that's what I did. He wants no help. 78 years old, he wants no help. Or 79. 78? 78. He's 78. Out there with the snowblower, taking care of the neighbors. That's what he does. So I'm like, all right, cool, do your thing. I did what I did. I said, if you need anything else, you let me know. Oh, I got it. Old school Italian with workhorse ethic. Like, okay. My daughter is still dead to the world upstairs. That's okay. She doesn't have to work today. She can do whatever she wants. So I have my tea. I've had a banana. I've taken my morning meds. Check. Today we have the spiritual meaning of birds, because I just checked on Dave's channel, and Dave, in the background, all I heard was beautiful birds. I'm like, see, the birds don't care that we had a little 2-foot dusting of snow. They're still happy to be awake. They're happy for a new day. So I'm going to use the bird deck today. I haven't even done a morning message yet. Let's do my morning message. Let's pull a card for the morning message first. This is morning message. Oh, what a great bird for the message. The falcon. Today is the falcon. For the morning message, the falcon. Power, efficiency, and movement. What a great bird. Who doesn't want to be a falcon? Let's find the falcon and see what he says. E-F. Oh, there he is. There he is. I went too fast. Sometimes I get ahead of myself. The falcon. The falcon is power in a small package. This sweatshirt is enormous, by the way. It's one of my favorite sweatshirts. It's like it's a men's 3X. It's so huge, but it's like wearing a heater. He's wearing a heater. It's so good. The falcon is power in a small package. These birds move efficiently in more than one sense of the word, wasting no energy or motion. How is your efficiency these days? You may need to work on your split-second decision-making. A falcon may remind you that movement is important. This doesn't necessarily mean that you're about to pull up stakes and move to another place, although it might, but it may suggest that clinging to the familiar can be limiting. Being too comfortable and not seeking to expand your horizons can have a negative impact on your potential. Try pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone and see what happens. Hello, Bailey Roberts. Hello, Laugh. Hello. Where to find the falcon? The falcons are found in mountainous areas and open woodlands throughout, although they are at ease in urban areas and often substitute skyscrapers for cliffs. Falcons can be found on all continents except Antarctica. This was the daily one. This is my morning message for everybody. But yes, of course I'll do one for you. I always do cards for everybody. I do cards for everyone. But that was a good one. The falcon was good. Laugh, of course I will do one for you. How are you today, Bailey Roberts? Let's get one for Laugh. Laugh, this is yours right here. It doesn't want to go back in. This is Laugh's. Oh, yes, I know, Sebastian. Oh, Laugh. You get the woodpecker. You get the woodpecker. I love the woodpecker. Let's see what the woodpecker says for you. The woodpecker is determination, commitment, and stubbornness. Hey, Ruben. The woodpecker. Here we go. Let's see what the woodpecker says. A woodpecker is a message that you have the key to something. The woodpecker tells you that you can, in fact, access what you thought or believed to be shut away or hidden from you. The woodpecker also advises you to be hard-headed and focused. Work hard and you will get results. Don't be swayed or turned away by what seems to be an impossible task. Thank you. The woodpecker's stiff tail and well-packed brain suggest that you should brace yourself for what may seem like an impossible challenge, but remember, you have the key that will allow you to pass. How cool is that? Where to find the woodpecker? Species of woodpecker are found all over the world, except Australia. Wow, there's no woodpeckers in Australia? You learn something new every day. I didn't know that. Now I do. New Zealand and the polar regions. Woodpeckers are partial to thickly forested areas, although some species live in treeless areas. I did not know there was no woodpeckers in Australia or New Zealand. That's a bummer for them. I have a woodpecker that lives in my little tree right outside. They're so, look at them, they're so cool. They're like the coolest birds. I can't imagine living somewhere where there's not a woodpecker. That's crazy. That is crazy. Alcohol bad. I love that. I have not had a sip of alcohol since the day I turned 30. Of course you can. Alcohol, would you like me to pull a card for you? I will happily do so. Barb! Barb, we need you here, Barb. My kindness keeper is in the room. Kindness keeper. Be on the lookout. Jesus has already entered the building. Be on the lookout, girl. Alcohol bad. Tea is good. Alcohol, let's pull a card. Let's pull a bird for you. Let's see what kind of bird you get. And then Reuben, yes, we'll get one for you after. Remind me, Barb, that Reuben is the next one after alcohol, okay? All right, alcohol, this is yours. Oh, I love this bird too. All the birds are beautiful. Alcohol got the heron. The patience, focus, and self-resistance, you got the heron. Look how elegant that bird is. The heron. Let us look up the heron. Here we go, the heron. Beautiful bird. I will read the heron. A heron can be a message to be patient and to choose the correct moment. Stand, watch, and act decisively when your moment arrives. On the other hand, waiting too long means that you might miss your opportunity. The heron wades through water, stirring up silt and mud to find their food. Sometimes you have to stir up some dirt to get information to rise. Isn't that true? The heron may also be telling you to do some legwork. Things don't just come your way. You need to work a little bit to find out and get out there and put in the basic effort to lay the groundwork for your future success. Where to find the heron? Herons exist on all continents except Antarctica and can be found in most wetland habitats, avoiding only cold, dry, or high extremes. Herons are non-swimming water birds that live on the edges of ponds, rivers, and lakes, and also in swamps. Hey, Joe, what's up, buddy? All right, Barb, who was next? Oh, Reuben. Reuben was next. Or was that for Reuben? Remind me, MS, who's next? You guys know I forget. But be honest about it. Don't take someone else's turn. Reuben's next. I thought so. Okay, Reuben is next. I like you guys to be honest with me about who's next. I'll give everybody a turn, but I like to be honest. Chimmy, a new kindness keeper. Chimmy, what's up, baby? Reuben, you're welcome. You guys know I'm fair about this. Everybody can get a card, and that's fine with me. Everybody say good morning to Chimmy. Chimmy is a new kindness keeper. All right, we're going to give Reuben a nice card. Ruben's gonna get himself a bird, 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 birdie, bird, bird, bird. This is Ruben right here. This does not want to go back in, Ruben. You get yourself a bird. We ready to find out what it is? Let's see. Oh, I love these birds. Most people don't like these birds at all. I love them because they do what they want when they want to. You got the cowbird. I love the cowbird. The cowbird. Ready? Relationships, acknowledgement, and redefinition. They do what they want, take what they want, and get shit done is what they do. Here comes a cowbird. I love it. Hold on now, cowbird. I went too far. I went too far. Cowbird, here we go. Let's read about the cowbird. The card meaning, the cowbird lays its eggs in another bird's nest. Why bother to make your own nest when you can just take over someone else's? This place looks cozy. I'm just going to put my baby right there. Leaving her chicks to be raised by foster parents. Take care of my kid. I'm busy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, watch out for someone trying to get a free ride through you or your work. Conversely, are you perhaps not acknowledging someone else's input? The cowbird can be calling your attention to your relationships with those under your care, be they family, friends, or colleagues. Are you taking the time to communicate directly with them, or are you making assumptions and leaving a lot of their directions to others? The cowbird can also invite you to examine your own situation. Do you feel awkward in your current career or lifestyle? Me? Huh. I don't do everything for everybody. That's news to me. Perhaps the time has come to reevaluate and redefine where you are and where your inner voice is urging you to be. Italy? Italy? Maybe? I don't know. Where to find the cowbird? Where to find the cowbird? The cowbird can be found in open areas such as fields, meadows, and grasslands in southern and central Canada and coast to coast down through the United States and Mexico. We have cowbirds here that always take over. They always take over. Yeah, you want to see my hair? My hair's a mess today. My hair's a mess. It's growing back. I shaved my head last June. It's growing back though, see? It's grown in. It's not fancy, but this is all natural. No color, no nothing. But I guess there's a lot of white coming in. Now, this hat is reversible, but I went with this today because I'm wearing green. Thank you. Okay, now, who is next for a bird card? Thank you. I'm reading Oracle, the Spiritual Meaning of Birds Oracle deck. And pulling cards for everybody, whoever would like a card. Chimmy, let's get you a card. Let's get Chimmy a card, and then let's get Barb a card. Because I haven't done Barb, but I haven't done... Oh. Chimmy. Oh, Chimmy got the finch. Chimmy got the cute little finch. Chimmy, let's read about the finch, and then we're doing Barb. After Chimmy is Barb. Okay? The finch. Let's get the finch. Let's get the finch. Here we go. Here's the finch. All right, Chimmy. You hear, Chim? Everybody can get a card, but give me a second. Let's do Chimmy's finch. The card meaning, the card stands for activity, vitality, and energy. Card meaning, finches fly in a bouncy way, alternating sequences of wing flaps and gliding. A finch is a reminder to examine your level of activity. Have you been trying to juggle too much and you're wearing yourself out? Becoming frazzled and harried. Perhaps you're mismanaging your energy, putting too much into areas of your life that aren't nourishing you in return. Remember to balance activity with rest. Did we not talk about rest last night, Jim? We talked about it last night. And that includes mental rest as well. Just because you don't physically run around to get stuff done does not mean that you're not wearing yourself out by running overtime in a mental exercise wheel. We totally just talked about this. We just nailed this last night. Where to find the finch? Depending on the species, finches can be found in woodland, mountains, or even deserts. Finches are found on every continent except Antarctica. All right, Barb. It is Barb's turn. And then after that, we can do the other people that asked. And Barb, you're gonna help me out because I haven't really been watching the chat. So, oh, Barb, your card. Did you see that? Your card jumped out, Barb. Okay, Barb. Of course, Barb got the hummingbird. The one that sings the hummingbird. Barb got the hummingbird. Barb, come on. Let's get the hummingbird. Hummingbird. Bob, you got the hummingbird. How cute is that? The card meaning is vitality, energy, and joy. There is a good chance that the message of the hummingbird is somehow connected with vitality. The hummingbird may be telling you to watch your energy and not squander it. The hummingbird also reminds you to take joy in the simple things. You do that. You do that. Take joy in the simple things. To literally slow down and smell the flowers. Bury your nose in a branch of a flowering shrub. Walk along the path of a public garden to refresh yourself. You need to feed your emotional and spiritual selves as well as your physical being. I know you do that every time you sing. The hummingbird, with its love of bright, sweet things and its colorful, iridescent plumage, gently scolds you to nourish that side of yourself as well and to embrace joy. Could that not be the perfect card for you? Yes, I know Jesus Christ is, I understand. I'm very aware. But he also loves when I read some cards. So we're all good here. Hummingbirds are native to the Americas and can be found in meadows, fields, and gardens. You'll find hummingbirds from southern Canada all the way down to the United States and Central and South America. Okay, Barb, who is next? Who's the next person for a card? Vasky? Are they next? I thought somebody else was next. Barb, help me out. Thank you. Mifan, you're next. All right, Mifan, you are the owl. You are the owl. Well, I pulled from Mifan because he said me, and then I'll do Naz. Sorry, Mifan is the owl. The owl. Focus, prophecy, and wisdom. I have the Bible. Focus, prophecy, and wisdom. Let's find the owl. Here we go. The owl. Families. Oh, it's focus, prophecy, and wisdom. Here we go. The card meaning the owl, with its ability to see and hear very precisely, can cut through obfuscation and murk. It may be bringing you the message that you can do the same if you focus. You have to focus. Naveen doesn't feel good? Naveen, why don't you feel good? Get some broth. Drink some broth. Okay, let me read this again. The owl, with its ability to see and hear very precisely, can cut through obfuscation and murk. It may be bringing you the message that you can do the same if you focus. The owl cannot see anything up close. Hello, hello. I feel like the owl most days. So it may be warning you to pay closer attention to things. Don't be blind to what's happening right under your nose. See the owl as a messenger from the darkness and uncertainty of life. Instead of fearing for its news, appreciate and welcome it. You may not want to receive news that is not positive, but having advance notice is a valuable thing because you can prepare for that news. You can prepare for that. Thank you. The owl may be reminding you to access your own wisdom and intuition, to see through illusion or deception, and to trust yourself in a time of uncertainty. Excuse me, I want a sip of my tea. I have tea. I have a bit of a cold. Okay. Oh man, I have to have tea. Tea every day. I love tea. Okay, where to find the owl? Owls can be found in the deep forests, deserts, even grasslands, and mountainous regions. Different species will be in different environments. Owls are found in all geographical regions except Antarctica. I could not ever live in Antarctica. Like nothing lives there. I couldn't imagine that. These are oracle cards. Okay, now, who was the one after Barb? Who was the next person? Barb is telling me. Bob, you tell me who is next, and I will pull for who you tell me is next. I don't want to miss anybody. I don't like doing that. I feel bad when I do that. Naveen is next. Naveen, this is your card. Oh, I love this card. Are you ready? The turkey. You got the turkey. Gobble, gobble. Naveen got the turkey. Look at the turkey, how beautiful. Big old turkey. Let's get that turkey. Here we go. Turkey. Turkey. Naveen, you are the turkey. The meaning is abundance, nourishment, and wisdom. It's a great card. Thanks to being the main attraction at Thanksgiving, the turkey is associated with abundance and plenty. It is a symbol of blessing and a connection to the nourishment that the land can provide for us. The Native American perception of the turkey as a symbol of wisdom can apply here as well. Are you exercising adequate wisdom in your daily life? This is such a great card. Or is there something you are deliberately remaining ignorant of to keep your life easier? The turkey demonstrates great wisdom in vanishing when there is trouble. Only a fool remains in a problematic situation and expects to escape unscathed. Wisdom can also help you determine whether you should stay and fight or walk away from a situation. Where to find the turkey? Native to the Americas, the turkey is found throughout eastern North America and in some areas in the western United States. The turkey is typically found in open forest. The turkey, for me, where I live, they roam the streets. They're like, hey, if I'm like driving to go do something, they're like right in front of the car. I'm like, hello, could you move? They just stand there like, I will not. I will move when I'm good and goddamn ready. I'm not moving. They just stand there and look at you like, nope, I'm not ready yet. You wait for me. They own the road. They're so funny. They just look at you like, no, I'll let you know when I'm gonna move. It's not right now. It'll be in a minute. And they legit look at you like that. Like, yeah, no, I'll let you know. I'm not ready yet. Give me a few. And I'll beep the horn. I'll let them know. But no, they're like, no, not right now. I'm not feeling it. I'm like, okay. So I put the car in park. You just sit there like, all right, I'll just listen to some tunes, I guess, because they're not moving. Little tiny, small, little back roads. There's nothing you could do. And turkeys can be mean. You do not want to be chasing a turkey. No, that turkey. Those guys mean business. Oh no, I'm not getting married. Thank you, SLB. Very sweet, but no. I see this. I'm self-coupled. I'm very happily with myself on my own. Thank you. I'm all set. So yeah, like you don't ever want to confront a turkey. They are vicious. Vicious. Ice Ice. Is that Ice Ice Baby? Dun, 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 dun. Now that song's in my head. Damn it. That song is going to be in my head all day now. Trust is love. Would you like a card? Oh my goodness. If I stay in my house, Essex, if I stay in my house, it is. Otherwise, I don't think so. Honestly, I want to move to Italy. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I'm not thrilled with my country right now. I'm actually pretty disgusted with it. I'm not gonna lie. Totally disgusted with it. Take a guess. You'll be wrong. Nobody's ever right. Excuse me. You can guess. Nobody's ever right. And you won't offend me. You can't offend me. I don't take things personally. Nope. Hey, Kevin. That's a great way to say Kevin. I love that screen name. How cool is that? He was great in Aladdin. He was great in Aladdin. Great movie. You'll never guess my age. Nobody ever does. Thank you. It doesn't matter. I will be 54 this year. But I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't touch drugs. Dentist after having my cavities filled like the sweet stuff and led to having more teeth and drilled out. Oh yeah, its cavities are bad. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with America right now. It's actually pretty disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I have family in Italy. Hello, Mr. Nova. How are you? Oh, that's okay. It's all right. I'll be 54 in August. Oh, Pavlov, yes. Is that why you were saying Pavlov? Because they need a card? My God, I'm so sorry. I wasn't picking up on that. I'm so sorry. Okay, Pavlov gets a card. This is Pavlov's card. I love this bird. I love this bird. You got the Oriole. You got the Oriole. Look how beautiful. Beautiful bird. I'm so sorry that I didn't pick up on that. My good Lord. All right, Pavlov gets an Oriole. Let's find the Oriole. I have MS and I have a bit of a cold, so that's what happens. Thank you for being patient with me. Let's find the Oriole. Oriole. Oh, I went too fast. Here we go, Oriole. Oriole stands for positive change, creativity, and domesticity. You can, Kevin. Give me a second. I'll do. Kevin will be next, but give me a minute. The card meaning, an Oriole means positive change is coming your way. If you have been experiencing emotional difficulty, particularly a lack of joy, the Oriole reminds you that happiness is in the simple things of life. The Oriole can represent a new creative venture. The Oriole tells you to examine your current level of creativity. Do you use creative solutions in your career or workplace? The Oriole encourages you to think outside the box and to experiment. I love that. The Oriole also connotes domesticity. If you see one, it may be reminding you to check if your home is serving your needs properly. The Oriole encourages you to take time to appreciate your home and take pride in your space. In other words, if your home is all discombobulated and a mess and it's driving you nuts because you can't find what you need and shit's all over the place, Organize. Simple little things. Like if you're like, oh my God, my room's a mess, it's driving me nuts. Organize your room. Organize your room. And if it seems overwhelming, piecemeal, little things. My channel's about kindness. Kindness. Empathy. Love. Friendship. A place to come and feel that you're going to be heard and be seen. There's not enough of these. All right, Kevin is next. Kevin is next. Kevin is next. This is Kevin. Oh, my absolute favorite bird ever. Like legit my favorite bird ever. These are not tarot cards. These are oracle cards. My favorite bird ever. Kevin, I'm legit my favorite bird. Are you ready? The crow. Look at the crow. I love crows. I love crows. Remind me that in a minute, trust. The crow, innovation, change, and death. Death does not mean death of a person. It could mean the death of a situation, moving on from something. Oh my God, I love the crow. Look how awesome the crow is. Look at the crow. Freaking love the crow. Oh my God. Let me find the crow. Here we go. Here we go. The crow. I love it. How canny are you? The crow urges you to think outside the box, to examine what tools and skills you have at your disposal, and to apply them in perhaps unconventional ways to achieve your goals. The crow teaches you about change. Change is not to be feared. It is a part of the natural course of things. Crows teach you about cycles and help you to remember that even in death, there is something that feeds life. The crow is also a psychopomp, and so many accompany a spirit through a difficult journey or change. If you are having trouble handling some sort of change in your life, call on the crow to be your companion through it. I love that. Crows in various forms are found almost worldwide. They can be seen in woodlands, cities, and urban areas, rural areas, and farmland. I love the crows. I love it. Just, if you don't want to be in here, love, you don't have to. It's okay with me. You don't have to stay, love. I'm happy to get you a card, but you don't have to say, who is next, Barb? Who's after? Who's after? I want to go in order of who's next. I don't need a dating app, sweetheart. I'm happy on my own. Oh, Nova, are you next? Is that who's next, Trust? Mr. Nova? Okay. All right, Mr. Nova is next. You got it. Here we go. Nova. Mr. Nova. Oh, this one's awesome. The osprey. The osprey, look at that. Getting their fish dinner fresh from the ocean. Perception, abundance, and confidence. Look at that. The osprey. All right, let me find your bird. Do. Here we go, osprey. Here we go. Here we go. The card meaning. The osprey, like other raptors, it's a raptor. Who doesn't want to be a raptor? The osprey, like other raptors, often offers the message of perception and acute vision. Its success is abundantly providing for itself and its family. Also brings a favorable omen for your own success and state of abundance. The osprey can encourage you to jump into something feet first. Don't overthink the issue. Observe, make your decision, and jump. Be certain of your goal and have confidence and trust yourself. Where to find the osprey? The osprey live along coasts and rivers and near bodies of water, in forests. It is found worldwide except in Antarctica. See, there are no birds in Antarctica. What is that all about? I don't understand that. I don't get it. All right, so who's next? Bonga? Sibonga? All right, Sibonga. Right here. Sibonga. I always wanted one of these clocks. You got the cuckoo. The cuckoo. I always wanted a true cuckoo clock. Ancestry, deceit, and attentiveness. Look how great this bird is. I always wanted a cuckoo clock. Let me see. The cuckoo. Here we go. Oh, I'm not going to ban you. That's totally fine. The cuckoo. Ancestry, deceit, and attentiveness. The card meaning. Celtic mythology tells us that the cuckoo's call can summon the souls of the dead. How cool is that? Therefore, the cuckoo can be a sign that you need to pay attention to your relationship with the dead. What can your ancestors or recently lost loved ones teach you? The cuckoo lays eggs in the nests of other birds. Wow, just like the cowbird. Often pushing out one of the resident eggs in order to replace it. That is brutal. I learn new things all the time. The cuckoo may then carry a message to be aware of deceit. Is someone not being entirely truthful with you? Finally, the cuckoo, a shy bird whose call is often noticed more than the bird itself, may be advising you to be heard rather than seen. Where to find the cuckoo? Cuckoos prefer open woodland with a thick layer of underbrush or scrub, often with a source of water nearby. The cuckoos are found on all continents except, you guessed it, Antarctica. That's They kick out the baby, they kick out the egg of the woman of the bird whose nest it is and say, no, you're out, I'm gonna put my baby here. That's so brutal. That's brutal. I did not know that. You are never too old to learn new things, for real. I can't. Wow. Good for you, Naveen. Keep it up. I lifted 2 cups of tea today and I'm about to drink the second one, almost all gone. I do tea lifts. I lift tea every day. Oh my goodness. I don't do Navita, I don't do things about when you were born. I don't do that stuff. That's not what I do. Thank you. Naveen, I lift tea on a daily basis. That's what I do. Chai tea, that's what I drink. Neve, hold on, I gotta go back. Who wants a card? Neve Desund wants a card? I hope I said that right. Okay. This is theirs right here. Right here. Oh, we have these all over the place outside. You got the sparrow. The sweet little sparrow. At any given moment, there are 1 million of these outside of my house. They're adorable. The sparrow stands for companionship, self-worth, and trust. That's adorable. Let's get the sparrow. Let's get the sparrow. Sparrow. Here we go, sparrow. Right here. Here's the sparrow. Maxine, hello. The card meaning, the sparrow spends much of its life in flocks and feeding groups. The sparrow encourages you to look at how you're functioning within your own community. Are you connecting with people or are you withdrawing from them? The sparrow also asks you to evaluate the relationships that you have. Are they healthy? Is there a balanced exchange of energy? Do you feel overlooked or not special? The dullness of the sparrow's appearance is in no way reflecting of its worth. Remember that you are unique. You have your own value and much to offer the world around you, and you need to celebrate that. The sparrow's message may be summarized as trust yourself and your own path and your own worth. Remember that who you are and what you have to offer is of much value. Where to find the sparrow? Sparrow species can be found in Europe, Asia, the Mediterranean regions, and across North America. The sparrow is closely associated with human habitation, especially agricultural areas. I love the sparrow. There's tons of sparrows outside of my house. You're so welcome. Sparrows are adorable. And it's funny, a lot of people are like, oh, I hate the sparrow, they're ugly. I don't think so. I think sparrows are beautiful. I have a bird feeder outside my window. The window's not open today though. And I don't mean open like open to the elements. I mean like the shades. We got 2 feet of snow yesterday. 2 feet of snow. Just a dusting. So much snow. And so I didn't open my blinds because they're like thermal. They keep the heat in the house. I'm not opening the blinds. A lot of snow. So the blinds are all shut. Everything's shut. We're keeping all the heat in the house because it's very cold out. So there's nothing is open. The indoor lights are on. And I'm praying that we don't lose power because it's really cold. Hello, Maria. Rocca in the house. Rocca, you need a card. All my kindness keepers, did I get everybody a card? Rocca needs a card. Did I get one for you, Trust? But here's Rocca's. Oh, you got the crane. Rocca got the crane. The crane stands for fidelity, longevity, and vigilance. I'll get you one too, Trust. Rocca. Fidelity, longevity, and vigilance. Crane. Let's get the crane. The crane. All right, here we go, crane. The card meaning the crane's fidelity and mating rituals make it a common symbol of loyalty and successful partnership. Its fabled long lifespan also makes it a symbol of longevity. The crane is associated with vigilance. It was said to keep watch on one leg while holding a stone in the other foot. The stone would drop if the crane dozed off, waking it and its companions. If you see a crane standing, it may be advising vigilance and alertness. However, if you see a crane flying, it may be drawing your eyes to the heavens, lifting your spirits and inspiring you to trust in the universe. Where have I heard that before? Trust in the universe? That's new, right? That's new. Where to find the crane? Sandhill cranes are found all over North America, and crane varieties are found worldwide except in South America and Antarctica. Cranes live in wetland areas such as marshes and bogs, as well as damp grasslands. Who doesn't love a crane? All right, trust is love is next. And then Mohit. Is Mohit being fresh? All right, trust is love is next. Trust is love. Here's your card. Oh, I love this little guy. He's always outside of my house. You got the titmouse. Look, I love that his hair, his feathers are like a mohawk. This bird is always on my feeder. You got the little titmouse. You got the titmouse. I love the little titmouse. All right, let me find him. Let me find him. Titmouse. Where's the titmouse? Ha! I found him. Here he is. The titmouse. The titmouse stands for thought, resourcefulness, and confidence. All species variants of the titmouse have a head crest. Hello, I'm a titmouse. He's got a mohawk. The titmouse has a mohawk, which calls your attention to the head and your use of it. Like it's the coolest bird ever. Do you perhaps need to pause and rethink something? Or maybe you're overthinking a situation. When a titmouse makes a nest, it finds an existing crevice to make over or creates a new one in a dead tree. This behavior encourages you to reuse existing resources or make over something that doesn't suit your needs. Make it your own. Use everything at your disposal to achieve your goal. Reduce, reuse, recycle. The titmouse, ladies and gentlemen. The titmouse rapidly drums its beak on trees to establish its presence to warn off encroachers. The titmouse tells you to have confidence and to remind people that you're here and that you will not be overlooked or ignored, and you are about to speak up. Back the truck off. Mohawk bitch is in the house. Okay? That's the titmouse. You can find the titmice in eastern deciduous and coniferous woodlands. They favor mature trees and dense vegetation, but can also be found in urban areas such as parks, orchards, and backyards. They're right outside my tree. They're right outside my window. I love them. Hello from Somalia. Hello. All right, who's next? Who was next? Let me know who's next, and I will do another card. The titmouse is adorable. They're like, hello. And their little thing is they're straight up in the air. It's like the mohawk that got all of the Aquanet from back in '87, and it ain't moving. It's not moving. Trish is next. Okay, hello, Trish. Let's get Trish her card. Oh, Trish, here's your. Oh, I love this. I never knew about this bird until I got this deck, the cormorant. I didn't even know what the hell this was. I didn't even know this bird is so cool. The cormorant. The cormorant stands for planning, transition, and commitment. We'll do Rocka after because I already pulled this one. Planning, transition, and commitment. Okay? Let me find the cormorant. Where'd you go? Here we go. And Rocka will be next. Cormorants lack oil to waterproof their feathers. They lack oil. So they soak them in order to reduce buoyancy before they dive. This suggests planning ahead, a conscious transition between air and water. The cormorant shows that transitioning back and forth between two states of situations is possible, as long as you prepare correctly and commit yourself fully to one or the other state at any given time. Smart ass bird right there. The cormorants dive to find their food, and their diving action tells us to jump right in, to submerge ourselves fully in whatever action it is we're about to do. Fully commit to your course of action. Isn't that so cool? So that bird has to soak their feathers completely to weigh themselves down so that when they dive, they can go right down in and get the fish they need. Otherwise, they're going to be too bouncy. They won't go under. Cormorants are coastal birds, generally considered seawater-based, although they were also found inland near fresh water. Cormorant varieties are found in the Pacific, the Atlantic, and the Indian Oceans. That is the coolest thing. That's a smart bird. That is crazy. All right, Barb, who is next? Tell me again who's next. It's Maria, right? Maria's next. I thought you said Maria was next. I'm going to scroll back. Hold on. Oh, Maxine. Oh, Rocka. All right, Rocka first. Rocka first, and then Maxine. All right, Rocka is first, then Maxine. I knew Rocca was gonna be in there. I gotta do Rocca. I can't forget my Rocca, my Maria. Or did I just do, I hate MS so much. Did I just do, I didn't just do Maria, did I? No, these are spiritual meaning of birds. All right, so it's Rocca. First is Rocca and then Maxine. Okay, let's do Rocca. Rocca, this is Rocca. Oh, this I feel like Rocca is getting this one all the time. You get the Robin. Did you get this the last time? I feel like this card keeps coming up for you. So don't say too many names for me. You remember who's next. Don't tell me because it gets me confused. Rocca, you got the Robin. I feel like you got that the last time. Yeah, don't tell. You guys know who's next. You just tell me when it's time, okay? The Robin. Yeah, don't tell me right now. Wait till it's time and then tell me. The Robin. New beginnings, cheer, and cycles. The Robin is a welcome harbinger of spring. Ha! You would not know it today with 2 feet of snow, and it's still snowing. A robin can inform you of something new just around the corner, likely something anticipated or long awaited. The robin encourages you to step outside, find cheer in the natural world, in gardens or wild places. Go for a walk in the rain, splash in the puddles, or go for a walk in 2 feet of snow with your boots. Make some snow angels. Have a snowball fight. Try adding a dash of bright red to your wardrobe to cheer you up. You'll be the only red thing you see down the white street. The robin's message can be summed up as new beginnings are on the way. Watch for opportunity or the seeds of a new venture to develop. Excuse me. Joy, happiness, and cheer will be yours. Where to find the robin? Robins are found in woodlands, agricultural and urban areas. They are comfortable in residential areas and with human company. The American robin is found from Canada through Mexico. European robins are found throughout Europe, Northern Africa, and Western Asia. Okay, who is now after Rocca? Who is next? Just tell me one person who's next. Maxine, thank you. One name at a time so I don't get confused. Maxine. Oh, these are the coolest birds. They live in the side of brick. The swift. The swift. They live in like the side of chimneys. Movement, travel, hearth, and home. They live in the side of chimneys. They're so cool. Let me find the swift. Get up there, you. Here's the swift. The swift. Here we go. The card meaning. The swift is always moving, always traveling. A swift is often an omen of an upcoming travel. Alternatively, it can suggest that perhaps you've been spending too much time in motion and that it's time to rest for a while. The swift's association with the chimney, see, the chimney relates to its hearth and home. The chimney also serves as a visual connection between the home and the realm of the gods. The swift's preference for such a nesting place suggests communication with the deities. If a swift appears to you, it may be reminding you to be more aware of your relationship with the divine. I love that. Where to find the swift? The swift is found in urban areas and forests. The swifts can be found on all continents except, fill in the blank, people. Where can we not find the swift? In Antarctica. Who the hell would ever want to live in Antarctica? There is nothing there. Nothing. Snow. And wait, nothing. Nothing. Nothing lives there. That's where dreams and life and everything goes to die. Why? Where do you live? Antarctica. Why? I have a death wish. Why? When we're done with this, I'm gonna Google Antarctica. If anyone lives there, I'm gonna send them an email. Why? One word email. Why? Why? Okay, who's next? I mean, unless you have like a weird affinity for like penguins or something. Like I don't get it. Lucy's next. Okay, I love that name, Lucy. Lucy. Oh, I love these birds. Lucy got the blackbird. The blackbird. The blackbird stands for hidden potential, defense, and assertiveness. The blackbird. Hey, Conland, how are you? A little bit, Conland. Just a dusting, just 2 inches and plus, 2 feet of a dusting. The blackbird. Let's find the blackbird. Blackbird. Here's the blackbird. We got the blackbird. A blackbird is a signal to examine your behavior or chosen path for hidden motives or potential. If other people are asking you to do something, examine those requests for hidden motives as well. The blackbird advises you to examine your territory or your sphere of responsibility. Is someone trying to slip their way in? Look at this person's motives, and if they are malicious or sly, take a stand. Let them know that what's yours is yours, and you will defend it if necessary. Blackbirds mean business. Blackbirds will attack much larger birds if they come too near their territory. Oh yeah, they will. Oh yeah, they will. Don't shy away from making a noise at a corporation or someone important if you need to. Where to find the blackbird? Blackbirds appear in many habitats, including swamps, marshes, forests, and fields, and in residential areas. Species of blackbird are found from North through South America. The common or Eurasian blackbird is found throughout Europe, in the UK, Australia, and New Zealand. Blackbird, you're welcome. Blackbirds will speak the hell up. Back off my junk. This is mine. Back off. I love a blackbird. Thank you, April. Thank you. Okay, now, who is next? We're getting low on the deck. Who's next? Oh, Conland. Let's get a card for Conland. We'll do Ruth, but can I do one for Conland? Because Conland just arrived, and I would like to do one for Conland, and then we'll do Ruth. Is that okay? Ruth, are you okay with that? Conland. Here's Conland's card. Oh, Conland. On point. Conland got the hawk. Conland got the hawk. The hawk stands for wildness, perception, and observation. Observation. You got the hawk. Conland got the hawk. 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 Here we go. Conland, you got the hawk. Here we go. The meaning. A hawk reminds us of the wild part of our nature. Okay? A leaf blower. A leaf blower. You used a leaf blower for snow. I know you didn't just say that. I know you did. You also use some solo cups to pick up any small pieces of anything that you found outside? I digress. Here we go. The card meaning. A hawk reminds us of the wild part of our nature. Okay? Have you become too immersed in an artificial environment or disconnected from the wilder elements of your personality? The hawk is reminding you that reconnecting with nature can help balance your life. Reconnecting with nature can help balance your life. Like the falcon and the eagle, the hawk can also send the message that something at hand requires your attention or that you're just not seeing something. Take another look, Conland. You may have missed something on your first assessment of the situation. The hawk may be recommending that you step back to get a better view of the entire situation. You may be too close to see what's really going on. Step back. Assess the situation. The hawk is encouraging you to be more of a visionary. Where to find the hawk? Hawks are found worldwide except in, louder for everybody in the back, Antarctica. Hawks live in most habitats from mountains to coastal regions, grasslands, woodlands, and agricultural areas. Right? 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 Now, remind me again, who was after Conland? A girl. What was her name? I have MS. It's not personal. When I forget, it's just because I have MS. Ruth. Okay, Ruth. Here we go, Ruth. Ruth, this is you right here. Ruth, you got the prettiest bird. You got the yellow warbler. The yellow warbler. How cute is the yellow warbler? Stands for joy, celebration, and creativity. Look how pretty this bird is. Look how pretty. The yellow warbler. I love yellow. Yellow's my favorite color, besides charcoal gray. And I opened right to it. Hello, I opened right to it. The card meaning. The yellow warbler's primary message is to celebrate the joys in your life. Sing out, be cheerful, honor your bright colors, and be proud of what you are and what you have achieved. I love that. Warblers are, of course, associated with the voice. How is the health of your throat? Singing is also a form of creative expression. Are you fully expressing yourself? Or are you marginalizing creative expression in favor of things such as work? Don't do that, people. Don't do that. That's not good. Everybody has to work, but don't make work your work. We all have to work, but then make joy your joy. Engaging in creative activity has great value. Not only does it exercise a different part of your brain, but it relaxes and refreshes you as well. The yellow warbler also encourages you to look for the beauty in life. Unlike other birds who have sweet voices but dull plumage, the yellow warbler demonstrates both beauty orally and visually. It's blessed twofold. Twofold. Where to find the yellow warbler? The yellow warbler prefers forests with water or wet areas nearby. Yellow warblers are found in the most parts of North America. They winter in Central America and in northern parts of South America. How sweet is that? Beautiful. Well, all birds can't be gorgeous, but this bird is. This bird just is. Leander, is that who's next? Barb, tell me who's next. This is the card. For whoever's next, it will not go back in. So I have the card for whoever's next. Leander, okay. Oh, what a great bird. You got the eagle. The American eagle, you got the eagle. Perception, leadership, and renewal. The freaking eagle. The eagle. Hi, son. You got the eagle. Wow. Let me get the eagle. The eagle. Here's the eagle. An eagle can indicate keen sight of some kind. Is there something that you need to keep an eagle eye on? Are you losing sight of the details? Are little things escaping your perception? The eagle may also bring a message that it's time to return to your responsibilities or to reassert your power. Have you become too lax? Are you assigning too many responsibilities to others and weakening your control over things that are your responsibility? The eagle is a symbol of leadership. It may guide you to reestablish your leadership and remind people that you are indeed in charge. The eagle may also be urging you to reinvent yourself, to experience renewal or rebirth. Where to find the eagle? They're found on cliffs in coastal areas, mountainous regions, or prairies in Africa and Eurasia. The bald eagle can be found across North America, ranging from northern Canada down through the southern United States. That's crazy. Tommy's here? Tommy. Hello, Tommy. Tommy, would you like a card? Tommy. All right, Tommy. Tommy, this is you right here. Oh, Tommy got the swallow. Hope, rapidity, hearth, and home. Got the little swallow. They're very cute. Tommy got the swallow. Let's find the swallow. Here we go, the swallow. Swallows are well known for their seemingly overnight return in spring. The swift return is a sign of hope and renewal. A swallow indicates that you may experience a sudden reversal for the good. The swallow's sudden return is also a symbol of rapid change in general. Watch for things to happen really quickly in your life. The abundance of folklore about swallows nesting in or near houses makes this bird a symbol of hearth and home. Consider what the swallow may be telling you about your home. Do you love your home and identify with it? Is it safe? Take a good look at your home and what it means to you. Then take steps to make it a positive, peaceful place. Where to find the swallow? Swallows are found on all continents except... Oh, there it is. Yeah, Antarctica. Swallows prefer open habitats such as grasslands, meadows, and marshes. Being near water appeals to them. Isn't that crazy? Thank you. He's in the room. White beaver is next? Okay. Okie doke. Do you see this, white beaver? Do you see this? Oh, these are also one of my favorite birds. I love these so much. Most people don't like these. They're like, oh, they're ugly. I do not think this is an ugly bird. I love these birds. They're gorgeous. When the sun hits them just right, they shimmer and they're like, they have rainbows all over them. The starling. The starling is a stunning, beautiful bird. They stand for community, communication, and clarity. I love a starling. Love them. I think they're gorgeous. The starling. Let me read the starling. The starling's gregariousness reminds you to get out and be social. Have you been spending too much time alone? You may need regular contact with other people to counteract the time spent in your head. Me? Time in my head? As if. A change of scenery and a change of company are healthy. The starling also tells you to communicate, but you should make sure that you're not just contributing to general chatter. Too much talk at the same time obscures what everyone else has to say. Make sure that what you say is spoken thoughtfully and clearly, and listen in your turn. Otherwise, it's all just noise and a waste of energy and effort. Where to find the starling? Starlings can be found in almost any environment worldwide except deserts. They are particularly at ease in urban and suburban areas. How nice is that? The starling is beautiful. Oh my goodness. That's so nice. I want to take a break for a second if you guys don't mind. I want to have a couple sips of my tea because I have a cold and my throat needs a little small little break. So hold those names that are next. Just give me a second so I can have some tea. And catch up on the chat. I want to catch up on the chat. Are you guys all having a good time so far? In my kindness corner, in my little kindness matters corner? You did? You saw a sparrow on your balcony? That's so nice. Yeah, if you can't be kind, you're going to be timed out for 24 hours. It'll happen like that. Be nice, you guys. Story, do you want me to read you a card? Okay or not? Yeah. If we have any trolls in here, they're going to get timed out really fast. I can read you a card. Let me have one more sip of my tea. I will read Story a card for sure. Let me get Story a card, and then we'll go back to the ones who are. I know you're not. I know you're a patriot. I think you've been in here before. You wanted to be a troll, but you changed your mind, and I was happy that you stayed. Okay. Oh, Story, you get the loon. Dreams, peace, and tranquility. I love the loon. Beautiful birds. The loon. And then we'll go back to the other people. But let me get one for Story. Here we go. The loon. The loon. Here we go. Story. Here's the loon. The loon's call is associated with peace, and tranquility. As the loon is a water bird, and water is the element associated with the subconscious and the dream world, hearing or seeing the loon can remind you to pay attention to your dreams. The loon's cry is most often heard after the sun sets, which connects the loon with the night, the moon, and hidden secrets. The night can also be a time of inspiration and creativity as sourced from the unconscious or the dream realm. The loon may be urging you to let loose and be just a bit crazy for a little while. We all need to let loose for a bit, you know? It's okay. Where to find the loon? The loon can be found in lakes and ponds, Canada, Iceland, Greenland, Alaska, in winters in the continental United States and in Mexico, as well as in parts of Europe. I like that. Okay, now, my kindness keepers, in order of who we had next. Thank you. I'm glad you like that. The loon's first of all, look how beautiful. The loon is a beautiful bird. Look at the colorings. I find all birds to be beautiful, but that's a beautiful bird. All right, Danny is next. Okay. Danny will be next. Danny gets a card. Yeah, you know I read for everybody. I need you guys to help me remember who's next because MS takes my words and I forget. Danny gets a card. Oh. I never see these around here. My friends in New Hampshire, they see these birds all the time. I never see them down here. You got the bluebird. I'm sure they're beautiful. I never see them outside my house. The bluebird stands for happiness, peace, and hope. You got the bluebird. I would love to see one outside my house. I just never see them. Let us read about the bluebird. Bluebird. I've not pulled one for myself. We'll see. Bluebird. The card meaning, the bluebird speaks to you of inner calm, peace, balance, harmony, and a genuine love of the self. Blue is a tranquil color, and its various associations suggest a balance between happiness and sadness, or an understanding that there must be a balance of both in your life. If you actively look for happiness, you may not find it. Happiness is a result, not a goal. Don't look for something specific, but just be open to it, however it may come. Think of the bluebird as inspiration or the opportunity to recognize happiness and welcome it. Joy is either imminent or already present. You have just to be open to seeing it. It's totally true. We already have everything we need if you just open your eyes and look around you. If you're always searching for more, you're not going to find it. Look around you and see all of the blessings that are right in front of you. That's your happy. That's your happiness right there. Where to find the bluebird? Bluebirds prefer open woodlands, grasslands, rural areas, farmland, and orchards. Oh, I love an apple orchard. Bluebirds are comfortable living near houses and people. They can be found throughout North America and southern Canada and to central Mexico. Okay, who was next? We're running out of cards. We're getting low on cards. Ooh, from Switzerland. Hi, Franny. Hey, James. How are you? Blute. Blute is next. Blute and then white. Blute. Let's do blute and then we'll do white. Sam, sounds like a busy day. You didn't have to shovel snow? Sounds like a very busy day. All right, here we go. Blute first. Here's blute. Oh, you got the lark. Blute got the lark. Look how cute the lark is. You got the lark. Hello, lark. Joy, celebration, and playfulness. Joy, celebration, and playfulness. Here we go. Here is the lark. A lark could be telling you to cast off the shackles of responsibility for a bit and go on a figurative lark. Play hooky, visit the zoo, go get some ice cream, or treat yourself to a new book. I did that yesterday. I love reading. I love reading. Do something out of the ordinary, something that you've always wanted to do. Treat yourself. We all need to do that once in a while. The lark can also be telling you to experience more joy in your life. Are you working too hard that you have forgotten how to have fun? Are you working too hard? Do you forget how to have fun? Have some fun, darn it. Have some fun. Think of the image of the skylark flying as high as it can while he's singing. You can figuratively sing out to celebrate the things that you love in your life. The lark is reminding you that you do, in fact, have things in your world to sing about. What do you have right now in your world to be happy about? And don't say nothing. You're here with us right now. First of all, you have that. You're here right now. You're here right now. You have that. Thank you. It's reversible. Black on one side, camo on the other. Thank you. Where to find the lark? Larks favor grassy open plains and can be found worldwide. Worldwide? They did not omit Antarctica. Well, the lark's braver than most. With the largest number of species located in Africa. Wow. The lark, that son of a bee, goes to Antarctica. Ladies and gentlemen, the bravest bird right here. The bravest bird goes to Antarctica. Maybe he wants to go see the penguins. I don't know. He's not left out of Antarctica, okay? All right, Barb, who was next? I know you said it, but I already forgot. Because MS is real. That's an excellent question, Prime. I think that you do. I think you can see everything in your dreams. I think the universe is a giving, loving, magic thing. And I think even if you can't see in your living world, when you dream, I think you see the Holy Spirit. I think you see God. I think you see infinite realities when you're dreaming. I think you see everything. All right, who's next? I have the card. I have the card for the next person. Oh, I love these. This little guy lives in my birdhouse right outside my window. He lives in my birdhouse. Who's the next person? Because I have their card. Traffic Jam. That's who's next. Their name is Traffic Jam. How cool is that name? For real, that's their name? Somebody in the room is named Traffic Jam? Stop it. I gotta go back. For real? No way. Someone in the room is named Traffic Jam? No freaking way. Where are they? I don't see them. Show me where Traffic Jam is. Stop it. Where are they? I do not see Traffic Jam. I don't see Traffic Jam. I don't see Traffic Jam. I don't see them. Prime, you're silly. That's enough jokes, though. No more jokes right now. I don't do anything to my skin. I don't drink, I don't smoke, and I don't touch drugs, and I eat whole foods. I make everything from scratch. Legit. I have the next card. How about this card is for everybody in the room. This is for all of you, okay? Everybody. It's the wren. It's the wren. Look at the little wren. Wait, James Jackson? Is James Jackson here? Is my James here? Is my James here? I love James. Good evening, everyone. Is James here? Stop it. I love him so much. I still am trying to get him his rosary beads. I brought him back rosary beads. Oh, I thought you meant James Jackson. I was like, I still have rosary beads for him from the Vatican City. Well, any James, that's fine. This is the card, but it's for all of you because I already said it was for all of you, and then we'll pull one for James. It's the wren. The wren stands for courage, strength, and balance. I have a little wren that lives in the birdhouse hanging from my tree. A little wren. And look at the pointy little freaking beaks. Look at that. Look at his little face. Can you stand it? They're so cute. I love it. Little wren. Let's find the wren. Let's find my little wren. He's way in the back. He's way into the back. He's way into the back. Here's the wren. He's so cute. Ready? Here we go. The wren is a clever, cocky bird. Oh, I didn't see you. Sorry, I didn't see you. I don't read the chat mostly. It's the blue kindness keepers read the chat. So I'll do it in a minute. Okay, or maybe not. Here we go. The wren is a clever, cocky bird. It may be telling you to use your wits in standing up to someone or something bigger or stronger than you in order to accomplish your goal. The wren's sensitivity to temperature may also be a message. Watch for extremes in your behavior. Stay in your comfort zone. Keep everything in balance and don't go out on a limb for the time being. You operate best within a certain range of comfort, be that physical, mental, or emotional. Keep in mind that this message does not contradict the previous point about standing up to someone or something bigger than you. The two should work together to ensure that you choose your actions wisely and carefully for the best results. Where to find the wren? Wrens are found in woodlands, forest edges, grasslands, agricultural areas, and residential areas throughout North America, Central America, and South America. This little guy lives right outside my window. He's awesome. Okay. All right. Who is next? Yeah, if it's getting a little out of control, we can shut this down. My kindness keepers keep the peace in here. We almost went through the whole deck. We're almost out. My new thing is now once I pick a card, it goes off to the side so we don't get duplicates. Everybody gets their own card. And I like that I started doing that. I don't want people to have duplicates. These are the spiritual meaning of birds oracle cards. I love them. Oh, I'm sorry, account Harley's. I'm sorry that you're sick. You know what? This morning I woke up feeling like I'm getting a little cold. It's why I don't usually leave the house. I'm happy. I'm a homebody. I'm happy being home, but I had to do a return, an Amazon return, so I had to go to Whole Foods. I had to do a return, and there were tons of people in Whole Foods, and half of them were coughing. And I don't wear masks when I go out. It's fine. You know, I'm Gen X. I drank out of hoses and ate dirt with my brother. Like, it's, you know what I mean? It's fine. Your leg is broken? Why is your leg broken? What happened to your leg? That's sad. I'm sorry that you broke your leg. Trust is love. You can time somebody out for like the longest amount, which is like 24 hours. Yeah, you can block somebody for 24 hours. Oh my God, that's awful. I'm so sorry. And that's painful. That's painful. Not only is that painful, but then you don't get to go to your job. I saw what he was spelling. And he misspelled it too, so I mean, really. Bye-bye. Oh yeah. That, we call those people trolls. Yeah, when you're gonna time somebody out, do it for the longest amount possible. 24 hours. Bye-bye. Not just a little bit, because they're just gonna come back. The longest amount possible. Yep. And that's okay with me. We're just timing them out. Declan, that's a great name. My daughter went to school with a Declan. Handsome little bugger. I mean, he's not a little bugger anymore. They're all adults now. Yeah, everyone needs to be kind in here. That's all I want is kindness. Be kindness and respectful. Or be kind and respectful. That's all. And nobody, this is a free channel. You don't have to be here. If you don't want to be here, I'm not making anyone stay. I always, you know, do my best to get a card for everybody. And be respected and be kind. You know, that's it. I love smelling like the kitchen. What's wrong with that? Cooking is the best. That's my happy place. When I make food for someone that I love, that's cooking for me is soul food. It's soul food. You reported me for promoting misinformation. Well, okay, if you think so. That's literally the craziest thing I've ever heard. What, for cooking? I love cooking. It's okay though, not everybody likes to do it. You know how I learned to cook? My grandmother taught me a lot, my father's mother, my nana taught me a lot. And then when I was younger, honestly, I watched a lot of the Food Network. And the person that taught me the most, I was obsessed when I was younger. I watched Rachel Ray 30-Minute Meals. I loved 30-Minute Meals. I loved watching 30-minute. I watched a ton. No, well, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say no. My mother's side of the family originated in England, like from England, way back in the day, from across the pond. So that's where the love of tea comes in. And my father is originally from Italy. So I've got English roots and Italian roots. Love Rachel Ray. I learned a lot from her. Your friend Jenna and her boyfriend are arguing, and the only way to help her is saying you support genocide. Please say to support. That's silly. I don't even know her. I'm not going to say I support anything that I don't know. The way that they stop arguing is to stop arguing. Arguing is silly. Well, it takes time and practice. The one thing I learned from her that was the smartest thing she ever taught me was the garbage bowl. Have one big bowl out, and once you have, like, if you use a bit of butter and you have the butter wrapper, throw it in the garbage bowl. And you save yourself trips constantly going to the trash can. Throw all your garbage in a bowl. And you save yourself numerous trips to throw crap away. Throw everything in a garbage bowl, and then when you're done preparing your meal, all your garbage is in a bowl. And then you have one trip at the end of everything and throw that stuff from the bowl away. I'm like, this woman is a friggin' genius. Like, who? That's crazy. Well, there are people that don't like the smell of food, and that's unfortunate. I don't know how to help you with that. My daughter has a friend who doesn't like that either, but she takes like mint stuff and puts a little mint on her upper lip. All right, excuse me a moment. Bye-bye. I can take care of things too, you know. So, she'll put a little mint oil on her lip, so all she smells is mint while she's cooking, so she can still cook. And that sometimes helps. That'll help. Because then if you have mint right here, like oil, organic oil, like oil essence, mint essence, it's really strong, and that's all you smell. And that can help. No, it doesn't, trust me, it doesn't mix. The mint is like essential oils is super strong, and that's all you're gonna smell. It's all you'll smell. You won't smell anything else. Have you ever smelled essential oils? It's so pure and so strong. Hi, Oda 2. If you, trust is love, if you run the water while you're chopping an onion and you breathe through your mouth, not your nose, you'll smell nothing. The water attracts the oils from the onion. Breathe through your mouth, not your nose. You won't smell a thing. You won't smell a thing. All right, Alex, I can't with that. I can't. Every time I ask if I can do a backflip, I'm done with that. You're welcome. It's totally true. It's totally true. Also, if you keep the onions in the fridge and they start out cold, if you keep onions in the fridge and they are cold, the cold locks in all those I don't know what the word is that I'm looking for, but the stuff that makes you cry. it'll lock it all in tight and run the water. Hi, Conland. Yes, Conland, I love you guys. My kindness keepers are great, but sometimes I need to just hop in and take care of some business. Gotta take care of business. Peace and kindness, yeah. Yeah, you just have to run the water a little bit. The water will attract those fumes, onion fumes, and breathe through your mouth, not your nose. Don't breathe through your nose. Always through your mouth when you're cutting an onion. And you won't smell anything. Always through the mouth. O2 Fizz, would you like a card? Let me get O2 Fizz a card. Let's get O2 a card. This is yours right here, O2. Oh, I love this bird. You got the magpie. Look how beautiful you got the magpie. Got the magpie. The magpie stands for hoarding, distraction, and balance. I hoard chocolate. I'm a hoarder and I hoard chocolate happily, and I will say that to everybody. Who doesn't want to hoard chocolate? Here we go. Here we go. No, I just went past the magpie. Here we go, magpie. Here is the magpie. The magpie loves bright, shiny objects, so it may be telling you to look for the sparkling things around you to enjoy the bright, attractive things in your life. Alternatively, it might be suggesting that you consider how to balance your love of shiny things with life's more serious aspects. Are you too often distracted by the glittery, shiny things? Like a cat? What's that? Look at that. Like, you know, cats get all like, what's that? I saw like when they see like a blurb, like a laser. What? They jump. The magpie is also presenting destructive habits. Too much hoarding, gossip, idle chatter, or loud talk can harm you or others. The magpie's black and white coloring makes it a symbol of balance, and seeing it reminds you to maintain balance in your life. Maintain the balance. Where to find the magpie? Magpies are found in open woodlands, meadows, and grasslands. They're also very comfortable in residential areas around people. They're found in temperate regions of Asia, Europe, and Western North America, as well as throughout the Himalayas. Beautiful bird. But don't get distracted by the shiny things. You may be hoarding a whole bunch of shiny things. Don't be hoarding unless it's chocolate. So, okay, my throat is tired now. I want to give myself a rest, if everybody is okay with that. We are almost done with this deck anyways. We went through almost the whole thing. I'm going to go make myself a fresh, hot cup of tea. I love you all. Thank you for being here, all of you. I love doing my lives. And this was my morning message, because I didn't do an actual morning message. I just did a card first and kept staying alive. Sometimes I like to do that. So I love that you all are here with me. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you to all my kindness keepers. I love that you're all here with me. I really couldn't do this without you guys. I really couldn't. That's why I have so many of you. Everyone's like, you love your kindness keepers more. I don't. I love all of you the same, but I need all of you to help me, because I really couldn't do this without you. MS is not a joke. It's real. And I forget everything. I love you guys too. I love you all to pieces. I really couldn't do this without you. I couldn't. Last night, I went live with Chimmy. If you missed it, go back and watch the replay. Chimmy was live with me. It was awesome. And Yasmin, beautiful name. And everybody have a great snow day. We have a snow day today. You guys have a great time. And you didn't miss it. Go back and do the replay. Last night, live with Jimmy for like hours, several hours. Jimmy and I live side by side. It was awesome. It with a nice one. She manifested me. I literally heard her call. I'm like, why am I hearing my name? Heard my name last night. They manifested me, and then we went live. Sarita. Of course I do. Hi. Yes. Hello. I'm wrapping it up though, love. I've been live for a while. I'm wrapping it up, so you guys can absolutely go back and watch this again if you want to. It's totally fine. And I did a couple cards that were for the whole room. Yeah, who doesn't love Kevy? Love that man. I seriously love him. Love him. There's no kinder man. Period. Amen. There just isn't. Him, Randy, James, and Jay Brilliant. They're just wonderful, wonderful people. Love them. Love them. So, you guys, I love you. He's one of my kindness keepers. He's a kindness keeper. Kev. Who doesn't love? He's such a solid man. Solid man. All right, guys, I'm out. I love you all. I'm gonna go make some more tea because my throat needs it. I feel a cold coming, unfortunately, but just a cold. Hopefully, knock on wood. I love you all. See you guys later. Bye-bye.